Tokyo, outside the Tokyo 2020 Media Press Center and Olympic venues, amateur photographers are snapping pictures. Not of the people, but the hundreds of buses shuttling foreign journalists, athletes and officials. You can spot the bus spotters snapping shots of the vehicles labeled with funny names in English, like Inabus and Hiya, Tokyo. Lots of them are labeled with the Japanese word kanko, meaning sightseeing. Yuki Sato spends hours on one street corner, taking pictures of all the buses that pass him. Why? I ask. Hobby, he says. It's his hobby. Bus spotting is like train spotting. Not the 1996 movie Trainspotting, which is about heroin addicts in Edinburgh, Scotland. But bus spotting, enthusiasts who like to photograph the buses. It's a popular pastime in Hong Kong, Singapore and other parts of the world too. It's not normal. Not normal at all, says Tomo Fukuda, a travel advisor working at Tokyo 2020's tourism office at the Olympics. She says not only is it not normal, she has another name for these photographers. Some of them are, how do you say, geek? They are bus geeks. Fukuda says while Tokyo remains in a state of emergency over the coronavirus pandemic, tourism is not permitted. She says the sightseeing buses are now strictly devoted to the Olympics. We are curious about your media people's behavior, taking the shuttle buses to your hotel or Olympic venues or competition venues. You are not allowed to walk around freely. Right. So that's why, you must use unit and shuttle services. Another bus spotter is university student Jun Yasuzaki, who says he's been bus spotting every day for the past 4 years. I find him sweating in the hot sun taking shots he then posts on Twitter and Instagram. Yasuzaki liked the buses with colorful signs on the sides. Especially the TOI buses, green and orange. TOI bus is my favorite bus service, he says. It looks cool. Down the street from him is Ryotaro Mori, who says he's been bus spotting for 30 years, since he was 12 years old. When he's not working as a commercial photographer, he leaves his wife and 2 young children at home to snap the buses with his 70 to 200 mm lens. He figures he takes about 1,000 or 2,000 photos of the buses every day. He just saves them on his computer, which has a big hard drive. He says he doesn't really even look at the photos afterwards. He just likes shooting the buses that whoosh by. I ask if he ever rides any of these buses, or if he's at all curious about anyone on them, like the Olympic athletes. Not really, he says. My Olympics is taking bus pictures, he says.